throw me a freaking bone here.
Snap out.
3, 2, 1, and we are live. Welcome, folks, to the American Movie Podcast. What's going on? We're live. And so, I want to talk about The Walking Dead. It just had its mid-season finale. There's a lot of spoilers. So if you have not been caught up, or I don't know, you just stumbled upon this and you want to catch up on it, don't watch this, okay? So, Carl is going to die. And I don't understand this move because, well, here's what I think is actually going on, but we'll see. So let me know what you think about my idea of this. So Carl is a significant factor in the future of the comics and of the Walking Dead universe. So are they going to stray away from the comics, or is this just a ploy to get people to come back? Like, is this a fake bite? So I, for one, don't think it's a fake bite. I don't think he's trying to use it to bring people together on some diplomatic strategy. I think first he got fired. They say he got fired anyways, and there was like his dad posted something about it on his Facebook page where his dad was trying to, he has this business where he gives people zombie tours and he sells his son's autograph, and he posted something that was very disgruntled, and he did not trust AMC and stuff like that. So I don't even know. I'll have to link that in the description to actually like show you it, because I don't have it pulled up right now. I'm just going to pull up the end episode as well. And for one, I don't know if The Walking Dead foresees themselves having a future for very much longer. So maybe they just saw the end was coming anyways, and they decided to fire somebody who was not going to be a part of the show because they weren't going to have that longevity that would be required for this character to be there. So I think, for one, Carl's father had a bargaining chip and was monetizing his son kind of that way, and I think that influences Carl's or Chandler Riggs's position inside of the show. And they're like, well, this show is a moneymaker. You're going to be there for a really long time, son, so ask for a large amount of cash. And then I think AMC was like, well, screw you, we're not going to do that. And then simultaneously, AMC is also seeing their viewership decrease. So I will show you their viewership right now, and it's not looking bright. Okay, so their viewership right now, the very beginning, it's getting lower and lower and lower. So we get season 5, 4, 5, and 6 were probably the top 3 seasons, and then season 7, one of the highest grossing ones for the premiere was 17 million viewers in season 7, and a little bit more in season 5. So you get that going, but you get to see the average, and the average goes up. It peaks at 14, drops down, and it's looking like it's going to be 10 again, just because these are all under 10 besides the very first premiere. So I think they're looking at maybe themselves being in a pickle, and they just are like, okay, so we won't bring Carl back just because we probably won't be required to fulfill season 14, 15, where Carl will be a significant portion of the narrative. So they may have just killed Carl off in expectation to save money and just to push forward the narrative that they think they're going to reach. So I think that was part of it too. And I just don't know how this played out. I've been a die-hard Walking Dead fan since the very beginning. It aired, I think, when I can't even remember. It was 2011 or something, Halloween night. I remember watching it, and they showed 5 million people watched it in that first episode. And I remember, I was a huge fan of zombies, still am, and I remember watching this, and I was like, this is amazing. This is what I've always wanted to watch because I've been a huge fan of zombies since 28 Days Later and all of that. So then you get the season 8 finale, which barely pushed over the previous episode, barely by 0.4. So it's just insane to see that. It's insane to see that them make this big, huge, bold move. And I, for one, suspect him being fired because the disgruntled father's post, but it was deleted. But there's people who have pictures of it, I guess. So let's go down the end of the thing. And I think Andrew Lincoln is just one of the top actors. He has that horrified look just down to an art, where he's just like those blues are just like shocked. So he's got that amazing, and he's just so good at this. And it sucks to see Walking Dead take this turn where they're not fulfilling fans' need anymore, and it sucks. So yeah, it's not like a fake bite. Like you can't, unless he had the other guy bite him, which would be crazy. But they could. Yeah, like that's a great performance by Andrew Lincoln. He just looks shell-shocked. Like literally you believe that that's his son. Like he's so good, but it just sucks to see that The Walking Dead take this turn. And I mean, I did not mind this season. This season was very action-packed. There was a few moments where I was just like silly, but like when they shot the single guy with the rocket launcher and he exploded, that was silly. That was silly to me. It took me out of the show. And I was like, what? This is not Grand Theft Auto. So it's just like, what? So let me know what you thought of this finale. I'm really, really saddened that The Walking Dead's viewership is going down like this, and for them to make a bold move like this, especially if they're going to keep the narrative like this, and they're going to kill off Carl, because that's showing projection of them not lasting that much longer. So let me know what you think of that. Let me know if you think I'm crazy and they're going to bring Carl back. Carl's going to find the antidote, or he's going to be immune. So let me know in the comment section down below, and if you're going to continue watching Walking Dead. I'm going to, just because I've been such a diehard fan, and it'd be too sad of a day if I didn't watch it on Sunday night. So let me know in the comment section down below if you're going to continue watching, and if you think Carl's actually going to die. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye-bye. 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 Ciao, ciao, ciao.
I've been frozen for 30 years, okay? Throw me a frickin' bone here.
Snap out. What, a hot old girl made you feel her pants?